Pendleton Church of God is unique in my opinion. I believe every church serves to follow Matthew 22, but I think this church strives extra hard at it. Matthew 22 is a passage where Jesus answers the question of what is the greatest commandment. In that he says that we are called to love God and to love one another. And I really see where we put that first in our mission, and the people in our congregation seem to put that first in their everyday lives.
The missions team here at the church is here to support people who are doing just what Trey said, loving their neighbor, loving one another, and reaching out to people even beyond the walls of the church. One thing I think that people enjoy when they get involved is just getting to know other people in the church and working side by side with them, planning events and getting to do some things, and knowing that when we're doing this, we're doing it in the name of Christ, and we'll be able to reach out for God's name, in God's name.
My goal here, and what I strive to do most, is to provide a safe place where we can talk about the real life struggles that I know the youth are having. I don't want to be naive to that fact. I know that we have some real struggles, and this is a place where we can talk about that and find out what God's plan really is for their lives. I love working with this youth group because it's not a youth group of 20 or 30 or 150, but we get a chance to get to know the youth, to really get to know what's going on in their lives and have great conversations at a deeper level. And I just absolutely love that. I think it's key to what we do here.
I enjoy thinking of creative ways to try to communicate how God loves them so much. And sometimes you have this idea of what your lesson's going to be, and sometimes it turns out to be other things. But at the end, the kids are so open to hear anything that you have to say. Sometimes you walk away being, more blessed as well.
As I've gotten older, I've really learned to appreciate and understand the importance of having relationships, friendships, girlfriends, having women friends. And so that has been the goal of the Women's Focus Group, to just give women an opportunity in their busy lives to have relationships with other women. That's it. It's not a service group or a Bible study necessarily. It's an opportunity for women to get together and just be friends.
To me, it's such a vital part of my walk with Christ. And at times when I've really struggled, that was the thing that kind of kept me going. I didn't want to let those guys down, and I know they didn't want to let me down. And so we call that easy accountability, and we love each other. And that is, I think, the key to following Christ is loving each other. And sometimes that's being very supportive. Sometimes that's maybe holding the guy, accountable. And all of that happens at our monthly meetings.
Favorite thing, I get to nurture the children and have fun with them, and I don't have children of my own, so it gives me a chance to spend time with children, and I just love being around them and teaching them. They're at the age where they're just learning animals and letters and colors, and I love that part of it. Yeah, they seem to just have a good time pulling all the toys out, all of them out at once, and yeah, they seem to have fun.
I would hope that in the first couple of times that you come to the church that you notice a couple of things about us. Number one, that we are very focused on loving on people. We want to make them feel welcome. We want to make them feel like they're part of our family, because we want it to be part of your family too. The second thing is that we're God-focused, that we really are very intentional on following through with the example that Jesus gave us in his very own life and in the words that he left us throughout the scriptures.